dark, deeply dungeon tunnels beneath Menerak Keep, they treaded forth, near neglecting to speak. Sithra Sillion, Ilith, and Lord Gromph Delazond of Grimspear Keep, the latter led with glaive and with gun, ready in front of the Eastlander lady in case someone or something suddenly confronted them and combat begun. Sithra Sillion, whom he knew as Lady Sethra Gromph, yeah, she couldn't think of nothing but the name of the month. When he had asked who she was and where she was from, when they had sat at the Ilmist Inn, lit up a hopelessly blunt. She wasn't comfortable with a local lord in the know about her true identity, or soon the whole Sorrowshore coast would know it too, and she'd be hunted on behalf of her sire, the dark fiend / eldritch beast Farik Samar. He'd inquired about her quest to Menerak Keep. What did she seek in such a dark and dangerous place? Again she lied through her teeth. She was there to meet Zarlik Rasteeze, a mage and a thief. They were looking for a portal in the dungeon death, which would lead to a sub-plane where Menerak in spirit form dwelled. As they were looking to slay him, to lay him to rest when fell, it would quell the rebellious activities of a cult in the east. In her home realm, venerated Menerak as their chief deity, believing he could fulfill all their needs. They would also search for a spellbook which was rather unique, for her to keep, to teach her lord's magic as home of the kind of rare binds even sacred master mages would rarely find. Even though lying, she tried to make her story fit with the truth, so Gromph would hopefully never discover that he'd been lied to before the mission was through, and she'd obtained Larkon Vrayth's grimoire, which could teach her to become a proper archmage of the dark kind. Right now on her mind was the matter of Grimshade Arcarth, the Archon of the Twisted Sisters, or rather, mainly of Saloon, maiden of the Dark Moon, mistress of twisted runes, the most sinister of the two lunar sisters, the one who made mischief attractive to fools, villain thieves, rogues, assassins, goons, wizards of schools that taught dark magic. Although she was against the rules of the mistress of magic, Ursula, who had been revealed to be the true deity behind Mystera, whom all had thought was the high divine of magic and mystery. But true to her style, she kept a big secret for a while, for only worthy seekers to find out the truth of. For when she suddenly died, slain by the jealous doom Mallard, who tried to get with her but was rejected and decided he'd rather make her die and disappear than let another one have her. He hadn't fathomed that it would cause the will shame to shred, cause magic to go all awry, result in thousands of rifts in the wheel between worlds, which led monsters and fiends of all sorts to overrun Thal Drazark in obscene numbers, which led to the rise of the hunters and slayers, who by now become rather abundant. Anyways, after some months of total chaos in the mortal plane, then in the ever-bright hills, a great portal opened, and a goddess brought in blue light had stepped through. Was Mystera, the true high divine of illumination, who studied in patience, and of course, magic and its laws, the mystique and all sorts of other things, tell the lords of the ever-bright hills. Had all heard the legend of her, but not thought it was real. Ursula, the true revealer of the nature of all. In fact, it had long been predicted that Mystera would fall. By her grace, soon order was restored to the weave, but only shortly after Bhaal Zereeth and Mallard the thief would steal the wheel of souls and Ursula scrolls of revelations new and old, and of what time will unfold the events, some of the foretold things that would happen. Maybe the two gods Zereeth and Mallard, quite mad in their heads, upset and saddened by the truth they discern. They spread the news about divinity and deeds they learned. To whom it may concern of the chief gods of Thal Drazark, neither Sudel or Eldritch Beast Bhaal deserve the title of true sovereign god of Agalon. Any and everyone can rise to the power of Lord of this world if they devour enough sacred will. Energy from deities they have slain. There's no real true divide between mortals and those they deem as divine. The greatest crime in this world has been the gods and their lying. That was how he described the matter in his writ to the other deities of Thal Drazark. That's what the Doom Doc discovered, along with the fact that everything he thought real was merely an illusion caused by thoughts in a field of such, thought by the mortals in a whole nother realm. A truth which the Doom Mallard hadn't revealed, which had caused the Throat Doc to go rather insane, and to search for means to break out, to escape. The false reality dwelt in penetrate the actually true world beyond this dumb one which was perpetually doomed. Sithra Sillion didn't know all this, but Larkon Vrayth he might have, and Bhaal Zereeth didn't want her to find out all that. So he sent someone after them, and it's called Menerak Keep, the Lich Lord of subterranean Ilith. It would soon reach the two, and in the case he would not, Zereeth was ready to open up a Menerak Keep that could cross into the blue abyss screw the matrons of lust and loss. If it came to it, the Doc was ready to bust the Twisted Sisters, crush their skulls with his weapon, the Doom Hammer, and see the acid moons descend from the heavens and crash into the realms of Agalon beneath, just as had happened to their sister Alarun at death, which been sad for everyone, including Sudel, who'd allowed the Doom Matter to escape the hells and kill Menerak Keep, the former Lord of Dread, Death, and Doom, would kill that Alarun, everyone's most favorite moon.